another episode of Live with Carisha. I am honored to be sitting with musician, philanthropist, businessman, the innovator, the motivator, Authentic Empire Music Group CEO Boomman.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're honored to have you. Congratulations on everything you did in 2021 and making it to 2022.
Appreciate it.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions or things that you want to not do this year?
Not do?
Yeah.
I didn't think of things that I did not want to do, but I did think of a lot of things that I did want to do. But
like what? What can you tell us?
Well, I said my first thing this year was I said I wanted to make myself more accessible. I feel like last year it was some narratives put on me that I felt like wasn't true, but I felt like it was put on me because I wasn't fully accessible like I needed to be. So I told myself this year, I'm gonna show people in live time exactly what it is that I do, you know what I'm saying, personally. So I said I was gonna start off by listening to 25 songs every day live. So I do a demo review in the morning, you know what I'm saying, at 11 a.m. I listen to music live in real time so they can see me doing my job. Because like a lot of times, a lot of record execs and labels say, yeah, send me your demo, I'm gonna listen to your music.
And they never listen.
But they never listen.
Ever.
But you get to see a real executive in live time, listen to your music on Instagram Live, on YouTube Live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And giving feedback and letting you know what I think about it. And also, you know, I give away a cash prize every day.
Oh, we know. You be giving them cash prizes.
Right.
I done had about 3 artists from Authentic Empire in the hot seat who had said they won. I had a girl, I forget her name, she was an R&B artist, but she won $5,000. Obviously we had Foogiano, we know he won 10. We don't have Mello Uwe, I don't forget what he done took home, but...
A car and a chain.
A car and a chain.
I gave away a whole car. Like, come on.
Like, a nice car, too.
Yeah, Scat. A 2021 Scat pack.
And had the nerve to drive the car up to the set when we was doing an interview. He come whipping into the parking lot. Me and my sister was like, is that Mello? She was like, girl, he done drove the damn car to the interview. I was like, I ain't mad at him. Facts. So what would you say was the most challenging part of 2021?
The most challenging part for me was my personal life, dealing with my family. You know, I was going through a lot of stuff in my personal life, dealing with my wife, my kids, things of that nature. And that was the most taxing part of the whole 2021.
Were you able to get through that?
Yeah, I'm still here.
That's good. Shout out to your beautiful wife.
For sure.
She's amazing.
Sure.
We got to give Miss Kendra her flyers.
Yeah.
Miss Kendra is a GOAT. Like,
yeah, for sure.
So beautiful. How did y'all meet? Like, that's like the ultimate love story. two beautiful people. Both successful, both living good, both not caring what nobody's saying. Like,
yeah, facts. No, we met in the Magic City. We met at Magic City.
Y'all met at Magic City?
At Magic City. Wow. And it was 2012 on a leap year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. She was doing she was working with DJ X-Rated, and they was doing artist open mic thing, and she was taking a list of names of the artists. You know what I'm saying? And I happened to pop in because I was an artist at the time in 2012.
Wow.
And so I had just lost my mom at the time. And so, you know, we just connected. I was like, shoot, you should come link with me. I had a studio, I was by myself. A lot of people had abandoned me then. Because that was right after I had separated and parted ways with Roscoe Dash. And I had a studio, she came through, and it's just been chemistry ever since. Like, she helped me build it up. The studio, and she stuck down with me when I didn't really have nobody around, and we just kind of developed a bond, and you know, 10 years later, 10-year challenge.
Yes, that's what. Make some noise for her one time. Yeah.
Shout out to Lady K.
Yeah, shout out.
I love Kendra the realist too, baby. Let's go.
That is so goals. I be on her Instagram like, okay, I need that, do that. Yes, all the girls love Kendra.
I noticed that. That's what's up.
I slid on her DMs. I was like, you gotta come to the show after Boom comes. She was like, I got you.
For sure, she needs to come up here, man. Pop her shit. She like the pop. Can I curse?
Of course.
She like the pop her shit. I'm a little bit more the reserved.
Oh yeah, Kendra she looked like she liked to turn up.
Yeah, she do.
So you've been in the industry for quite some time now. I heard you say a decade, but we about to go through this whole timeline. We're gonna go back a little bit to. Okay. I wasn't in Atlanta during the MMI days.
Okay, where was you at?
I was in Philly. You know that's where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
I was still
cool.
running the street like a little hood rat before I got some sense together and figured out that I wanted to be a diva. I was like in North Philly. Long story.
Right.
That's a whole nother kiki. But let's go back in time. Talk to us about when you first started your first business.
You talking about MMI? Well, that wasn't my first business. My first business, I was selling shoes. I opened up a clothing store. I sell shoes and clothes in the back of the trunk. That's how I got the name Boomman.
Oh my God, that was my next question. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I was driving around. I had a partner of mine because I was in the Air Force, and I got out disabled. So I'm a disabled veteran. So I went to Iraq War. See, I'm old, so I just look like this. I'm 40. I'm gonna be 41 this year.
You look great.
I appreciate it. So I got out the military disability after being in the Iraq War. My partner who was in the military with me, we ended up linking up, and he was selling jewelry and stuff. And you know, I come from a sales background. I used to work at Walters when I was in high school, selling clothes. So, you know, I'm from Atlanta, man. You
always
know.
Was hustling.
Yeah, I always been hustling, you know, playing basketball and hustling and music. That's always been my thing. And so, you know, he had some jewelry and I ain't had no money. And I was like, bro, how much you selling these for? So I knew what they was going for in Atlanta. And I was like, I can help you sell them. My people in Atlanta, they buy this stuff all the time. And he gave me he was like, cool, because he was at the PX or BX, whatever it's called. And he was selling it, he wasn't selling nothing. And I was just like, let me get him. And I went over the weekend, sold all the jewelry, brought it back. He was like, you think you can sell some shoes? I was like, because his cousin had a bunch of shoes. I was like, I was in my roommate at the time. His name is Sam Summers. I was like, man, I got a pair of Air Force Ones, man. I sell them to you for $40.
I'm dead!
And he was like, shoot, yeah. He bought them. And then I was like, yeah, I can sell them. And then I just started selling all the shoes. And I was making like, this was back in 2007. And I was making like $5,000 a week selling shoes out the back of the trunk. And then we opened the store. And then we was making $30,000, $40,000 a month. And we built a studio in the back. Yeah, our shoes, clothes, jewelry, all that stuff like that. So
that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So how
that was the first business.
That was the first. Okay. So when did MMI come about?
The MMI came about because in high school, one of my best friends was K-Rab, and so I went to the military to start a record label, to get money to start a record label for my homeboy K-Rab, and we bought me, Sid, Mike, my partner Energy. We all created this little clique in high school called a Circle Clique, and I was doing gospel rap at the time. It was crazy. Yeah, that's.
We get all the exclusives tonight, y'all. My God.
So,
not gospel rap.
Church boy. I was a church boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, I went to the military to get fund the label, to try to get the military money, and we bought beat machine stuff. But while I was over there, K-Rab had broke a record in ringtones. He made Laffy Taffy off the equipment that we made.
Oh my God.
So that's really what got me into. Cause I was like, I knew I was on the right path because I was really pro K-Rab when I went to the military. So I was like, we're gonna get behind K-Rab because I knew he was the talent. So I always had a gift for talent and music and stuff like that. So when I came back, he signed to somebody else, so I didn't understand the business side. And so I tried to get involved, but his people didn't really want me involved because I had a little check. You know, you go to the military, you go to the war, you get a little money.
Oh yeah, I know.
I had the spinning wheels, candy paint. You know, I was real street. You look at some of my old stuff, I was real street. It's like 360, dreads, all that. You feel me?
Remember the dreads. The dreads was dope. But so I guess it's safe to say like Boomman was birthed around the MMI period.
So right after that, I found K on the track while I was in Valdosta. And I said the next time I find a producer, I'm gonna sign him because that was the mistake I made with K-Rab because he broke a record. You know, it was like 10 million ringtones. So they got dumb rich. You feel me?
Amazing.
And I was like, I knew it, but I wasn't a part of it. So
they didn't break you off with nothing?
Nah, because I wasn't a part of it. You feel me? I just bought the equipment. He took the equipment. I was gone in the military for like a year.
Okay.
So, you know, I was overseas when he popped. You know, he had signed paperwork with another dude. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even in the picture. Okay. But when I came back and they didn't want to let me in, I told myself the next time I find a producer, I'm gonna sign him. And it happened to be K on the track.
Okay.
So I signed K on the track. Y'all probably don't know who he is, but I brought him to Atlanta. When I brought him to Atlanta, his favorite producer so happened to be K-Rab.
Wow.
So it worked out it was just like divine. And I I tried to get it to do the deal with K-Rap, but he felt like he was biting his sound. You know how to produce a beat. And so I just said, bump it. I'm gonna work him because to me, he better than you. You get where I'm coming from? So I was taking beat CDs around D4L studios and sending them out and going to different showcases. And you know how artists pass out CDs? We were passing out beat CDs.
What?
Right.
Like with just the beat on the CD?
Just the beat on the CD.
I've never heard anybody do that.
Yeah, we was doing that back then.
Producers take notes.
Me and K.
You over here giving free game.
Yeah, but the CDs don't exist no more.
I know, but they can put it on a flash drive
They
or
can
maybe
put it on a QR code.
or QR code. Yeah, y'all better be taking notes.
So what birthed out of that was the whole futuristic sound. You heard, you know, J Money. You remember J Money?
I think.
First name, last name, Trap. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank you, Trap. Thank you, Trap Triller.
yeah,
Thank you,
exactly.
Trap
So if you're
Triller.
from Atlanta, you know. You
Okay.
get where I'm coming from. And then at the same time, Swag Surfing birth. So we produce Swag Surfing.
I know that one.
Yeah, so
They was bumping that in Philly.
yeah, so we produced Swag Surfing, and then that was kind of the birth of the MMI with KE, and then after that, you know, I signed Roscoe Dash.
Right.
You know, we produced All the Way Turned Up. We produced Show Out. You know what I'm saying?
So are you and Roscoe? Are y'all still cool today? Or
yeah, we play FanDuel like every day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, that man is a gambler for real.
That's crazy. So who was the very first artist, like the very first artist you seen that you knew was like, okay, this is a star?
K-Rap.
Oh,
that
okay,
was my
so
first
that
artist,
was K-Rap.
but the first artist that I signed was Roscoe Dash.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome. That's amazing. So what happened with you and Roscoe? So how come he didn't make it to the AE side of things?
Well, you know, AE was born.
You know, we're gonna dig today. We're gonna dig, but in a nice
That's cool.
way.
No,
I'm just
no,
trying
no.
to get all the
Listen, man, we
tea
go
and the
through-
respect.
Listen, man, let me tell you
before we
something.
wait. Let me just let y'all know that I won Atlanta's hottest media outlet. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting to the facts.
So let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. I'm comfortable in my skin. I know who I am.
Okay.
You understand? Let me tell you something. Everybody in here has done things in their life that, you know, they look back and say, dang, I could have did that different. And a lot of things that they're proud of. You feel me? So I'm just as well as my accomplishments, I appreciate my mistakes and my failures as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they made me who I am today. You feel me? And I live my life off integrity. You know what I'm saying? I do right by people. So you can ask me anything. I don't really give a damn.
Period.
It's up.
Okay, it's
So,
up. So
yeah.
Roscoe. Okay.
So Roscoe.
Keep in mind now, I'm also from Philadelphia, so a lot of the stuff you're saying, I had to do research about it.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't talking about a lot of this up north. So
Right.
I know this is popular out here, so that's why
Right.
I want to know.
So Roscoe, we both was young in the game. I think what happened with me with Roscoe and Kate, I still wanted to kind of like do artistry stuff, and a lot of times that conflicts with other artists. And so, you know, when you're young, a lot of artists want to. It's like it's just conflicting. They looking at it like you trying to steal their shine, or you trying to be in their spotlight, or whatever it is. And so it starts becoming like an underlying competition thing where people get in your ear, and they be like, he only in it for himself. So whatever, you know, artists do that. I don't know why they do that. And I was an artist, but I didn't, you know, I was my own boss.
We going to that too.
Right. So, you know, the fact that I'm in one seat and they're in another seat, they got a different perspective and a different lens of how they look at it. And so it took me a minute to realize, like, if I'm gonna be an artist, I shouldn't have other artists, because it's more like a conflict of interest, because they gonna feel away.
Right.
You feel me? So I really didn't start elevating until I stopped being an artist.
Okay, so when you were with Roscoe, you were still an artist.
I was still trying to be an artist, because the thing that they didn't want to do is, once you get to a certain level, I already knew they didn't want to give you your credit.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm going to get my credit. You feel me? For what I did. But I got to a point where it's like, I let my work speak for itself.
Okay, and it has. When you were an artist, you've had some really good collabs yourself. I seen you work with, he was Titty Boy when you was with him, but
Right.
2 Chainz, Waka Flocka. So how do we make this transition? Like, when you were an artist, when did you finally say, like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. I'm about to be a boss now?
Well, I lost my mom. And
I'm
so,
so sorry to hear that.
No, it's that's part of life.
I also lost my mom too.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to you as well.
Thank you.
I think what it is I felt like at that time I lost too much. So me and Roscoe parted ways. Me and my business partner parted ways. My kids went to Germany with their mom.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? My sister went to Germany. And I lost my mom. So I was in Atlanta by myself. So I was just in a place where unfamiliar territory, and it was just too much on me. So I didn't even want to do music no more because I felt like I was beating myself up because I felt like anytime I tried to do something for myself, you know, people started feeling the way. So, you know, I guess my self-esteem and stuff was kind of low, and I was just like, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for me. So
you had to like wean back a little bit.
I just fell back, and I just said, let me just start trying to help other people because I felt it was a safe place for me where I didn't have to deal with people being envious and jealous and all that stuff. It just became a toll.
And they're still envious and jealous to this day.
And
though.
so I had to I had to find myself. When I found myself, I don't give a damn how they feel no more. Because it ain't about them, it's about me and my happiness. I learned I had to be a little selfish, man, and realize like that was just a fear I had to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because what a happen is, it's kind of like a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
A person to try to beat you down from excelling to who you should be. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like you're wrong for being yourself because it's intimidating to them.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so those type of people you shouldn't really even be around no way. But I had to learn that, man, because people try to box me in and try to keep me in a box. Like, you just need to be over here. You don't need to try to do this. And so I just got to a point in 2017 where I started realizing who I was. I had to really realize who I was. I was like, man, I'm dope as hell, man. Like, real talk. I got like some real skills, real God gifts and talents that the world need. Mm-hmm. And I didn't care how people felt about it.
Have you ever tried to, I noticed you never pulled like a Gucci Man and you got on the track with the artist. Like,
it's not fun. It stopped being fun in 2012. So like I tried it again in 2014, but I didn't even put the music out because it wasn't fun to me. Like I had, you know, I kind of lost a passion for it as like really being an artist. Mm-hmm. But I know my gifts and my skills. I love helping people. Like that's one thing I did realize, like that's my calling. Helping artists, helping people. It's not even just artists, it's helping people. You feel me? So,
so you don't even have a passion to write music anymore? So
no.
Not even like, would you even ghostwrite for artists?
No.
No.
No, it's not fun to me. I don't even want to be in the studio for real.
Oh my God.
Not unless I'm listening to music.
Okay, not even, we get it. And at one point you were also throwing parties on this. You was throwing parties too?
Yeah.
You was doing everything.
Hustler, man, boom, man, still boom.
Period. You actually threw a release party for a Rest in Peace Shorty Low.
Right.
That's legendary. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Man, Shorty Low is one of the main reasons that I really started taking he was one of the main reasons why I kept going in music. Like, the thing is when I was in Valdosta and I got out the military, I had a couple friends of mine who was throwing parties. Mm-hmm. And Kobe and Slim, shout out to Kobe and Slim, Plush Blue Entertainment. When I was in college, there was like the main party.
What college did you go to?
I went to Morris Brown College.
Awesome, okay.
Right. I went a semester and then I left there. Yeah, AUC. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I went there for a semester and then after I went there, I went to the military.
Okay.
But they was like the main dudes doing it, you know, with Bachi and Pat and all them. But when I got out and when I left and I came back home in Valdosta, I kind of emulated what they did and I wanted to throw parties in Georgia. Mm-hmm. So my man Slim told me something and I never forget it. And my man Luke Skywalker, he was a person that was down there throwing parties. Mm-hmm. And I was just getting advice. You know, I was just trying to get counsel on what to do. And my man Slim told me, he said, man, radio and stars. You know what I'm saying? And then my man Luke told me, he was like telling me about this dude named Head in Albany. He was like how he did guerrilla promotions. Mm-hmm. And I just put both together. I know
guerrilla promotions.
Yeah. So I just put both together. Mm-hmm. And the first artist that I booked down there was Shawty Low. Mm. And he was on fire. He had that's when Unison in the City was hot and all that stuff like that. Then he was like the biggest artist at that time. And you know, me being from Atlanta, you know, having relationships with Johnny Gabelle and, you know, DJ
Shout
Scream.
out Johnny, Light Skin Keisha's manager.
Right.
I actually just talked to him yesterday.
Right. Shout out Johnny Gabelle, you know what I'm saying? I hit Johnny, I said, man, what is it gonna take for me to get low down about Austin? He was booked up. He was like, all I got is a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bump it. You know what I'm saying?
And you packed that thing out. I seen the footage.
Yeah, you see the footage?
Yes, honey, I did my research. I was like, goddamn.
Yeah. So it was packed out on my birthday. So it was on a Wednesday, mm-hmm. and we packed it out on a Wednesday. And this is a place where people don't come out, period. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get people to come out, period. So once I did that, that just was like, I know what I meant to do this.
Did you have haters at that time too when you were like throwing
Man,
parties?
I've had haters my whole life. I'm light-skinned.
What? That part. What's been the most?
I don't know what it is about light-skinned people, man. We get hated on.
What's the most absurd rumor you heard about yourself that you just like had to laugh? Like, God, this is too much.
Sheesh. I don't know. I guess the most recent one where people say I'm a scammer.
How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any type of way. It's just kind of irritating because I know me. Like I said, I know myself.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing is like, to me, it's like it's on them. It's like, how dumb can you be? Scammers run. I'm right here.
Right.
They hide.
Right.
I'm like, who am I running and hiding
Don't
from?
think he would do a live taping.
It's just ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it's just hate. You feel me? And I realize, like, you know, once again, it just takes a moment of you finding yourself and knowing who you are. And, you know, like a lot of people say, man, one thing about Boom, man, he go press through some adversity. The question I be feeling is like, why do I even have adversity? All I do is help people. I'm like, I don't do that to nobody.
But you know, those are the people that get hated on. They hated on Jesus Christ. I mean, you see how they did our boy Jesus.
For sure.
So yeah, and all he wanted to do was make sure we was all covered in the blood and safe. So
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Who's been like that beacon? Like who keeps you? I know it might be Kendra, but like, is there like a certain person that keeps you at peace to go through this lifestyle that we're in?
My kids.
Exactly.
My kids.
That's what's up.
My kids.
So what do you say to the artists who have come to Authentic Empire in the past or maybe in the present, and maybe they felt like they weren't getting the service that they were supposed to get, or they felt like they paid money for a service and they didn't get the service?
I'm gonna say this.
Just to address the negative Nancy's.
No, I'm gonna say this. I feel like if it's a situation that happened that way, they're able to contact me and get to me. Like I said before, there are plenty of businesses that, like I said, it's an influx. Like I called AT&T, their customer service is horrible. I called Delta, we got the wait time is 4 hours. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? We're one company, you feel me? And the thing is we're doing the best that we can to serve as many people as we can in different capacities. But the problem with a lot of artists is if they don't blow up in 30 days, it's your fault. Like I paid you my money, I should be popping. It don't
so
really.
That's what it is. Maybe can we put like a clause into it, like a contract where it says, listen, this is going to take time. It's not going to be a microwave thing.
I preach this daily. I preach this daily. Like, how long did it take for you to get here?
3 years, 2 years tops. Between 2 and 3 years.
If they ain't getting here, if they
This
try to
man met me when I just started and I ain't have nothing going on. Like
Right.
nothing.
So if you was, I'm helping people start talk shows. You come pay me some money, I teach you the game, I give you the relationships, I even promote you and show you some love. If you don't get here in 3 months, oh man, you scammed me.
Okay.
You get where I'm coming from?
I get
It's
it.
like,
So I put that
it's
work
like,
in now.
like I tell, that's why I preach on this often. It's a difference between investing and gambling. It's a difference. A majority of these artists are gambling. They're throwing, and that's why I up my price. I'm gonna tell you why I up my price. Because I don't want to deal with certain caliber of people. You give me $500 and I'm supposed to change your life and you mad. I'm like, I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it.
Right.
It's all, like I said, once again, that person is not wrong because it's their perspective. It's their lens. That might be all of their money. I don't know that. You feel where I'm coming from? So I respect the customer. I respect the client. I respect anybody that spends their money with us. It's always respect and love from me. But I base off facts. It's like, man, if I post Foogiano and he blow up and I post you and you don't, whose fault is that?
Right.
You got the same opportunity that the next man got. If I give you studio time, put you in the studio, shoot a video, get you a feature, do the whole nine, and it doesn't move, that's not on me. I did my job.
I think it's because you're everything is amazing that you're saying. I think it's because you're on such a broader scale, and you have so many people looking at you under the microscope because of the artists that you got popping. You did Foogiano, Money Mo, like everyone's doing big things on AA.
Right.
You see, you got the following, you eating, so and we can be really
but I
crabby.
was eating already.
Yeah, but we can be our own worst enemies, and that's something we have to fix in the Black community because everything is not always going to go as planned. Like I told you in the text message, sometimes I drop the ball on Live with Carisha. It's not always cookies and cream.
Exactly.
There's been artists that come to the show and maybe your footage got out a little bit late.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean I'm a scam or we're not going to give you your footage.
But you know they do
Shit
this.
happens.
But see, this is the thing, man. Once again, they're not wrong. You feel me? Because this happens to every business. Every business goes through this. You get what I'm coming? Especially if it's a successful business. They talk about McDonald's. They're gonna talk about Burger. They talk about everybody. They talk any business that's making money. When people don't have money and they see you with money, they get mad.
Right.
Because they personally are not happy with self. You feel me? So they automatically gonna feel a way. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. Only thing I could do is continue to do my best. Like, that's all I can do is do my best. And the thing is for the ones who it's meant for, it's going to bless them. And the ones who it's not meant for, it's not meant for them. You know what I'm saying? But at least I tried. Right. And the one thing I'm going to do is always do what I say I'm going to do. That's the thing about me. So you could say whatever you want to say about Boom. I did what I said I was going to do. And if I didn't do it in the time that you wish it happened in, now that's a different story. But I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do.
So what do you look for in an artist? Like, what's the metrics? Like, as a male artist, do they have to have a...
Everybody's different. The number one thing that I look for, though, is a superstar. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to get it at first glance, but the thing is you could see the reaction that they have on other people. That's how you could tell a superstar. And then it's hit records. You feel me? You feel hits. You understand what I'm saying? But it's different. It's different age gaps. So me, I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff that the young kids do, I might not fully understand it. You know what I'm saying? I might not fully like it, but I'm gonna ask the kids. And if I see the traction and I see the numbers and I say, okay, cool, and this has got momentum, then I'm willing to give it a shot, you know? But for me, it's more about feel what I like because I feel like I'm a super A&R. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an exec, but man, I've been behind a lot of hit records. I've signed a lot of dope producers and a lot of dope artists and that went platinum and triple platinum and, you know, things of that nature. So, and I done made a lot of people rich and I done made a lot of people millionaires and I've changed a lot of people's lives. So you could say a lot about me, but one thing you ain't gonna be able to say is I impact people, change lives, and help people grow.
Well, you definitely changed my life. So.
And also, and exactly, and also.
That man put me on Instagram. As soon as you put me on your page, my DMs went off.
Right.
Yo, can you send this to Boom? Yo, how I'm gonna get Boom in? Listen to I don't work for the man. I am just a journalist. Now, if it's dope, I'll send it.
Right.
Yo, send this to Gucci. Yo, how can I get a collab with Foogiano?
And it's a blessing. It's a lot of hungry artists. It's a lot of hungry artists out here, man, that's trying to get on. And I'm just a vessel, man. I'm one outlet. You feel me? And I'm gonna do the best that I can to help the culture. And that's the thing that I've always tried to do is push the culture forward. Like I've helped a lot of people have careers in music, a lot, and people don't even know them. Like don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Not just artists, but just executives. You know what I'm saying? Marketing people, PR people, like you said, like yourself. And I've done a lot for the culture, man. Like real talk.
You really don't even have to keep explaining no more. Yeah. Like I don't think you have to keep pulling receipts.
Even what we doing now, like think about it. You didn't see people start doing live reviews until you start seeing me doing. Now guess what? Everybody doing a live.
But how do you feel about that? Like,
I'm ecstatic. Do you know that's God given? Like I told you, it's too many artists. So I can't consume every artist out here.
Right.
You feel me? And the thing about it is, if it's dope people doing, like my only worry is when people are not passionate about helping the artist. See me, I'm passionate about helping the artist. It's not just about the money because I ran up millions of dollars to invest into the artist. I could have did anything. When Energy, man, we linked up and we learned this FLP stuff, he was already kind of on it. I was on the wave. But when he taught me about, it not really even taught me, but kind of opened my eyes and made me more confident about credit and debt, I could have did anything. I said, man, I want to do this music thing because this been my passion since I was a child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching Diddy and Master P and Jermaine Dupri. Yeah. Like, this is my passion. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning and I'm excited about listening to new music and trying to find the next big artist and get behind the next big artist.
When
like,
are
it's
you
a real
crowning
passion.
a first lady? When are you gonna get a first lady on the label?
Well, it is, you know, we got Love Dorsey. Oh, you got somebody, okay, cool. You need to come sit down. You need to come sit down for sure. You know, get with my man Bone, get with Black, get with Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? We definitely would love to check you out. You feel me?
Period.
Because listen.
So
I want to get.
You know how and where you
I want to get a, but I'm gonna tell you, in a world where people are super criticized, man, I only know how to be authentic, right? Now, I'm gonna say this respectfully, right? I'm so picky when it comes to a female artist, right?
talk about it.
Because I know, and please do not scorn me or whatever you call it for this. I deal with emotional niggas. So and you gotta realize, I have, hold on, let me count.
Count it on out.
I have 4 daughters, a wife, 2 baby mamas.
Okay, so you're not trying to put up with the BS.
So I understand what comes along with a female. And I gotta make sure I'm dealing with the right one. You feel me? Because the thing about it is, I would hate to mismanage a certain type of female, and now I'm dealing with her, because I don't know, it'd be World War III, because I got too many females in my camp.
Right.
And you know how I could get a little catty. So I want to make sure just the right female, right energy, right look, right vibe.
The full package.
The full
basically.
package, because I can handle men. You feel me? I can deal with them lame niggas that be on that lame shit. It's like, nigga, get right and get left. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get a pair of nuts, man. Grab your nuts, man. You're a grown ass man. Cut that shit out. But I can't approach a female that way. So for me, it's like making sure, like, females, I'm a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? The female that come with my label, they're gonna be spoiled, like my kids. You feel me? So I gotta make sure I'm prepared to deal with that, because I be spoiling niggas.
Right.
You feel me? That don't deserve to be spoiled. So I could imagine what I'm gonna do with a female. But if she's dope and she's treating me with respect and she's super talented and can get along with the whole mesh and my family, my wife, my kid, like, I'm rocking out. You rocking out for sure.
That's well said. So she gotta come correct.
Yeah, she gotta come correct. She gotta be fired for one. She gotta be dope, man. Because like you said, I heard you talking to her how difficult it is for females. They gotta have all these things right. They gotta have hair, the nail, the teeth, the makeup,
body,
you know what I'm saying? So I already know what come with it. You feel me? So it take that, and then it take you being a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? So
how, that's very well said. Typically speaking, what's a safe amount that an independent artist should invest into their career? Now, I'm not talking like a dope boy artist. I mean like a typical artist who might have a regular job as a cook or a whatever, some kind of 9-to-5. What should they comfortably be spending every month to invest into their career that you think, from your professional opinion?
I don't know. I can't speak on amount, because it's a balance between time, money, and talent. You get where I'm coming from? So good dope kind of sell itself. You feel where I'm coming from?
Okay.
So the more talented you are, the less money you have to spend. And I'm one of them type of people that believe, obviously when you start any business, you want to have a budget to start. I don't feel like you should go crazy, because if it's not giving you a return, you should pump the brakes.
Right.
You feel where I'm coming from? So if I start, selling shoestrings, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spend $100,000 on shoestrings and don't even know if I can sell 1,000 shoestrings. You get where I'm coming from? So my thing is, let me start and see if it's a consumer that's willing to buy my product at a certain rate. And maybe I just need to keep dropping, and keep trying different businesses until I find the one that works for me.
Okay.
And then once I find the one that works for me, then I double down on what's working.
Keep you too long. I know you're super busy.
Nah, you good.
Let's
It's
just
late.
touch.
You know
Let's
what
just
I'm
touch on a little bit about our brother Euro.
Okay,
Dope
that's fine.
artist. We love him to death.
I seen that. I'm realizing he done created a narrative.
He has, like, for those at home, let's
Let's
fill
go.
it in. There's been a lot of beef going back and forth on social
Ain't
media.
no beef.
It's not no beef.
Ain't no beef.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, you can say because beef is
It's a strong word.
Yeah, it's on another level. And
Misunderstandings.
Yeah, it's a misunderstanding.
Misunderstandings.
I ain't gonna say it's a misunderstanding. I don't know what to call it. You got to come up with something for it.
Okay, we'll just call it. I don't know what we'll call it, but he was
What's
on.
your
He was on the AET, but he's not on the AET. He said some crazy stuff on social media. Are you like? How do you feel about what he said? Does it? You seem to be such in a good space.
Huh?
It don't seem like you just in such a good space. Even your energy, like sitting next to you right now, and the whole time I've been sitting next to you, I feel your energy. Like you don't
Appreciate
feel
it.
bothered at all. Like he feels.
Nah,
his aura
because
is
once
good.
again, it's like my whole thing. Even when he was doing that, I was going through my own family issues. You feel where I'm coming from? So it wasn't even really, it bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It bothered me. It was like, it's like that scratch you can't touch. you feel me? But I was more sad than anything because you're a grown man. You feel where I'm coming from with kids. You're a 30-year-old man, got kids, you know what I'm saying? Doing immature things. You feel me? And as men, like I've done more good to you than any bad you could ever say to you. You feel where I'm coming from? Like giving them money, help them have a career, put money behind them, went out campaign with them, paid for a lot of different features and, you know what I'm saying, really put in footwork. He lived with me, stayed in my house, drove my cars, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, from nothing. So for me, it was more so like, dang, bro, like for real? You know what I'm saying? It was a sad situation. And I knew it had to stem from whatever he was feeling personally and emotionally from himself. So, like me, I'm never the type of person to try to tear another man down. You know what I'm saying? But it was more so, I'm like, dang, man, did it bother me? Yes, it bothered me. It's like, dang, bro, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But I was so caught up in my own personal world, I didn't even know how to respond or act. You feel where I'm coming from? Because I was dealing with personal stuff, and it was deep. You get where I'm coming from?
Right.
So,
So, that was well said.
I've done more good than bad, so
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, the song. See, my
Even
thing
if I
is,
did bad, like I'm waiting to see what it was.
it's just like, but you got Future. Like, it's.
That was his
Future.
favorite artist.
You got him.
And I paid 100 bands for his favorite artist. No matter, I think it was a narrative where he was saying like, I did it to help get more artists. It don't matter what I did it for.
But
I
you
did it with
still
you. I
worked
had
in
other
front of
options.
him. Right. So like, I don't know. Do we feel like Future maybe should have put this song on his page so it could go bigger than what it did? Because I felt like it could have been.
I can't control another man.
Okay.
Listen, man, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you like this. Like once again, I told you, you gotta be a hustler. I don't give a damn, nigga. I got the biggest artists in the world, arguably top 5
Definitely.
in the world. Nigga, I'm everywhere with that. I ain't got no issues with nobody. I ain't got time. I'm everywhere. I got Future on the song with me. It's gonna be a banner. Nigga, I got Future on the song. And I'm gonna be talking about it for a year at least. I got Future on the song with me. Who the hell am I mad at? Doesn't make sense.
Moving right on. Drop the mic. Well said. Well said. I mean, that's major. That's major. Yeah. Baby what? Yes.
Well,
Yes.
we can keep going. Mulatto. Rich homie.
Gucci Man.
Nah, Gucci
At the
wasn't
indie
there.
showcase though.
He wasn't there.
You brought him to the showcase though. Like that's
Yeah, I brought Gucci to the show.
that's impressive. And one last question, like the showcase is a big deal with Authentic Empire. For everyone
Right.
watching at home, the showcase is big. Like I've been to just about every last one of them. You actually brought Gucci Man to the stage.
So-
I freaked out when he came.
Right. So let me tell you why I did that, right? Once again, I told y'all I was an independent artist, right? So, as an independent artist, guess what happens when you go to showcases? You perform for who?
The other artists.
The other artists. Right? Ain't you tired of performing for other artists?
Yes. Yes.
Let me bring Gucci. Maybe he'll bring people besides other artists. Now you get to perform in front of real fans and have an opportunity to gain real fans. That was the whole purpose. That was the whole motive. You understand where I'm coming from? So, and it's like, and I gave away a car to the winner and a chain.
Nice car too.
A brand new one.
It's nice.
You feel me? A scat. That's what all the rappers like.
Skirt, skirt.
So I said, what car do the rappers like? They said they like scats. I said, okay, cool. Let's get them a scat.
So what do you say to the people, the artists, again, the negative Nancy's who say the showcase is rigged and we already know who the winners are going to be? Obviously, I've been to the showcases.
So this is my response to that. Put this on camera.
You got two. You got one right here, close up on you.
Put your camera out.
We got here. We got here. Who got cameras out?
For the artist that feels like I rigged the showcase, right? I want you to use common sense, which I understand is not common. I've done 6 Indie Kings. Well, I've done 5 Indie Kings showcase and 1 Indie Fest. That's 6 different artists. I have 5 other artists on my 6 other artists already on my label, whatever, right? So you telling me I rigged 6 different artists, one for 25,000, one for 10,000, one for 100,000, one with a car, one with you get where I'm coming from? And none of them has said to the other one, hey man, you know this nigga Cap, he's authentic. Why would I sign to something that's not real? It doesn't make sense. I rigged 6 showcases. Why? When I'm giving away 10 and 20,000 every month, it doesn't make sense.
Houseway.
When I'm getting $100,000 features from Lil Durk, Lil Baby, who else?
Future.
The baby.
Gunna.
Mulatto.
Big Lotto.
Come on, when my artist Foogiano was doing 30,000+ a show, so y'all try me like I'm a broke nigga. I feel insulted.
Period. Let's close out with hot seat questions because I know you're ready to go home. Have you ever told an artist their music was trash?
Oh.
I don't like doing that. I can't recall. Like, to be honest with you, I can't recall telling somebody their music is trash. It's all perspective. Who am I?
Okay. All right.
You feel me? Like, somebody like it. Like, I might say I don't like it. I'm not the tear down person, man. Like, I promise you, that's not me.
It's enough of that already.
Huh? It's enough of that,
It
man.
is.
It's like I'm not them. I
is.
can't be that.
Who is your favorite rapper?
Ooh, rappers.
You can give us 2. Who's your top 2 favorite rappers?
Lil Baby and Moneybagg.
Oh.
No. 3, Drake. Drake is my favorite
Oh,
rapper.
you like Drake?
Drake is my
Boomman likes
favorite
Drake?
rapper. He's my favorite
Did you
rapper.
get Certified Lover Boy? Did you hear the album?
I heard Drake is my favorite rapper.
Okay. What's your toxic trait?
Huh?
What is your number 1 toxic trait?
Toxic trait. Toxic trait.
Probably being cocky.
Really not cocky.
The level up post. They were so mad.
They were mad?
They were mad.
Who was mad?
You put credit cards on a level up post. It was supposed to be money. You just like shitted on the whole challenge.
That's what
Challenge
happened?
was supposed to be money. Right, exactly. You were supposed to put money down. Right, and then he gonna lay in front of it like,
You don't even need no cash. You can live a real credit card.
okay.
Abstract rewards.
What?
I guess that was a cocky post. I think my toxic trait.
No free time.
Right.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I could be a little headstrong. I'm an Aries, so I think yeah.
That's why we
I'm-
get
I'm-
along. My brother's an Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your,
my,
what's your sign?
my brother's an Aries. I'm a Pisces.
Pisces.
Yeah, we. Period. Pisces and Aries, we get along. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But I'm a little. I think that's my. I'm a little headstrong, so I'm like very. I'm like very like. What I know, I know. What I don't know, I'm gonna ask questions. But when I know something, it's like you can't tell me nothing. So I'm really. That might be my toxic trait. It's kind of hard to break through.
Okay. What's the scariest movie you ever saw? 3 seconds.
I don't know the name of it, man. It's like it might be The Conjuring, maybe.
Yes, that's my favorite trilogy.
It might be The Conjuring.
I love that. Who is the queen of rap?
Ooh.
Let him answer. He might, he might think somebody else is the
Queen
queen.
of rap. Right now?
Yes.
Cardi.
Hey, see? Okay. Do you listen to Saucy Santana?
I don't know who that
You don't know who that is? He's a rapper.
Real man right there, okay?
Where's your favorite ATL strip club?
is. Ooh. Oh.
Oh my God.
Don't give it up.
No, we want to know.
Nah, I ain't tripping. Man, listen, man. I'm gonna go with Magic City.
Okay.
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 I'm gonna go with Magic City.
Tell us your.
I like a lot of.
They be real talented in there.
Yeah.
Tell us you're black without saying you're black.
It's ATL shouting.
Period. And my final hot seat question is: would you box a kangaroo for $10,000? 5 minutes in the ring.
Hell no.
No. And let's pass it to Bel Air. Make sure you drink responsibly. Go ahead and pull one out. You got a trivia question. I don't know if you want me to get it out. You gotta. Okay. We're gonna see. All right. So our Bel Air trivia question for Boomman is. Oh, it's a rap lyric. Okay, you gotta name this song. This is so dope. Shout out to the person who wrote these questions. I got so many grams. If the man find out, it will land me in jail for life. What's the name of that song? You don't know that. Stop playing with me.
I got so many grams if the man finds out.
It'll land me in jail for life. What is it? I got so many grams. If the man find out, it'll land me in jail for life. But I'm still big pimpin', spin the G's. We got 1% Tennessee. We got chicks in the back. Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Big pimpin', yes.
Jay-Z.
Plug in your social media links. Where can they follow you at?
Yeah, Jay-Z. Yeah, too much music. Should I'm listening to too many independent artists.
Right, that part.
Jay-Z, one of my favorite rappers.
Mine
though.
too. I love him. That's my top one.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite of all time?
Favorite of all, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, your
Yes,
favorite?
it's Hov. It's Hov.
Oh, all time?
It's Jay-Z and Beyonce all day. Like
On the run.
that. Yeah, that is my life. Like I'm looking for a Jay-Z, but until then, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce of all time. Like plug in social media links. Where can they follow you at?
Boomman_AE on all platforms. BOOM. That's 2 O's, 2 M's, not boo. Boom. BOOMMAN_AE. Or you could go to the website www.authenticempiremg.com. And if you're following us, I do not reach out. I do not email people. Those are scammers. I do not do that. So please read the links in my bios. If it doesn't come from my page or the Authentic Empire page, and we are both verified, do not send nobody your money. Do not communicate with nobody. I tag my people. Just go through my DM, go through the website, or call the number 404-857-0040. You can text that number. That's how you get with us.
At home, you gotta go through Boomman. Like he said, don't DM me no more. I can't help you. I don't work with the man. I'm just a journalist. I can show you pictures of so many artists.
I believe you.
Every time you post something for me,
I
it's
believe
like
you.
It's
I
getting
believe.
kind of sad.
It's okay.
Follow-
Got more come.
Right.
Got more to come.
Follow him on all platforms. Everyone at home, stay fabulous, stay blessed. Thank you for tapping into this amazing episode of Live with
Yeah.
Carisha. At Carisha Diva everywhere. Peace.